At Parker, our purpose is simple. We want to make the world a better place by working more efficiently, by using more sustainable practices, by developing better technologies. We keep moving forward. With each new idea, innovation, and partnership, we're one step closer to fulfilling our purpose every single day. To find out more, visit parker.com/purpose. Parker, engineering your success.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit a million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
No intro, survive in advance. That's it. That's all that matters. Throw it up, Ryan.
W's, bitch. Wait, this is two. W's, bitch.
Survive in advance. Wild card weekend. Saints pull it out. Wasn't easy because why would anything that they do be easy? But they basically second half they dominate the Bears. In advance to the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Round 3, Tampa Bay, the Bucks, Tom Brady. Shit, you could ask for a better script, man.
Oh, let's go, bitch. I don't give a fuck, man. We won a playoff game.
That's it.
There's that shit.
That's it. That's huge.
This year, this time last year, motherfucker, niggas was home sad, bitch.
Sad, Vikings.
Hurting, trying to refigure out their life and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you gotta win. You know what I'm saying? You won the game. Like it wasn't like, I mean, it was a little touch and go for a second, but you was never down or nothing like that. You stayed up. You was up on the score. You know what I'm saying? And you ran away with it. It is what it is. Wasn't the best looking playoff game. Probably nothing I would rewatch again. Yeah, honestly, I just couldn't wait for it to be over with, but. It's a fucking win, man.
It's a dub. I gotta eat that shit, man. They're 3 games away. 3 games away. That's it.
That's it, brother. That's it.
Where you want to start?
I mean, just set the stage going into this game. Everybody talked about it. All of the media talking heads talked about how the Saints have ended in disappointment every postseason. The last couple of years on this, 4-year run they've been on with this 2017 draft that's been especially talented. The last couple of years of Drew Brees, him taking it year to year, and it just hadn't worked out well. And, honestly, I don't care what anybody says. Chicago was a test. They could have easily lost this game. Easily.
And, so it's crazy, too, because we talked about it on the preview pod. They're down Buster Screen. Down Jalen Johnson, down Roquan Smith, and I knew what that meant because I know Sean. I was like, oh, he coming out swinging that thing, because I just know him. And like you said, it could have very easily gone differently. And I'll be honest, the Saints are kind of lucky that Nick Foles didn't play because.
Oh man. Seriously, bro. I'd much rather Mitchell than Nick Foles.
Ooh, wow.
Nick at least has a command of the huddle and the playbook, and indoors, man, he could toss that thing. You know what I'm saying? So, man. I mean, but it is what it is. That's who we had to face. And look, I mean, Mitchell Trubisky, he played well for the most part. You know what I'm saying? The throws he made, that drop by Wims. in the end zone. Like that was a beautiful throw.
It was, man. It was.
You couldn't draw it up any better than that. You know what I'm saying? And it should have been 7-7 right there. You know.
But yeah, hey, football guys smiling on us. We'll take it. I ain't complaining about it.
We've been on the flip side plenty of that, so I don't even hear none of that shit
at all. Can we give respect to our defense? Like let's be honest, they won us the game. I know Mitchell's a bad quarterback, but we talked about on the preview show, shut down David Montgomery, shut him down, and you put the game on Mitchell's shoulders and see if he can win. And that's what they did, and it worked.
It worked, man. They were great. They were great on the bootlegs. They were great. Anytime they tried to make something happen, somebody was right there. You never felt like guys were wide open, free down the end zone. When they did make a catch, it was like a great catch. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It was one of those better. That was great coverage, but like that was just a better catch type of situation.
Right. Exactly. It was just like, damn, great fucking catch. Like even that one that they said was incompletion, and then Nagy had to challenge it, like they threw up a sideline. I'm like, bro, that was a catch. Like
it was a catch. Yeah, it was.
I don't want it to be a catch, but it was a beautiful damn catch. So
it was. So defense played well. They almost had an entire second half where they didn't even have to play, bro.
Yeah, man.
On the sideline, chilling,
bro, just ball control, just. You know, Sean just loving it. He just loved that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just controlling the ball and just winding down that clock. That's the kind of game he wanted, man. Like, for some reason, he likes playing that way, especially against Chicago. It could have been in Chicago the way they played today. You know, I mean, at least on defense, throwing the ball. I mean, what was Drew Brees' throwing attempts today? It was a little too much for me.
Yes, it was.
I mean, he had to throw it almost 40 times, right?
Right, and I'll say this: I tweeted my thoughts at halftime, in that the Bears interior were winning with stunts and twists, which, if you remember, that's kind of how the Vikings won in the wild card round, and the interior was just thrown off. They just were. Drew was pressured and everything was off, and for whatever reason, Sean wasn't running the ball, or just wasn't trying to run the ball a lot in the first half. What I'll take away as a plus sign is that halftime adjustments. Yeah. Halftime adjustments. Sean, they went back in the lab. They saw what Chuck Pagano was doing defensively, saw how they were being played defensively, and they made good adjustments that in the first half, the offense was more prolific. And honestly, one of the players of the game, Deontay Harris, man, what?
Yeah.
Huge.
I said on the last part that he was the X factor, because he's just such a different dimension than any of our wide receivers that we have. And he has legit speed and explosiveness, man. Like, you can't, and that threatens a defense, man. Like, they just have to adjust for it. But just the way he played, like how physical he played, him attacking the ball in the air, like shouts out to him, man. Like, we need that going forward, bro. Like,
it's a must.
That's legit, because you knew they were going to try to get on Thomas. They're going to try to take away everybody else. So just to get him lined up and attack those, injured, the injured secondary, let's test that. You know what I'm saying? And for him, just how good he was in space, just to catch balls, and not only just catch and get down, but catch and just make another wiggle and just get an extra 5-8 yards. Like, man, that was huge.
It was huge. Where do we stand with these Jared Cook throws, bro?
Bro, it's so stressful, because it's just like I've been tweeting, man. It's either really good or really bad. Like, really bad. Like, it's getting popped in the air and intercepted, or it's fumbled, or it's something bad, or it's like a fire-ass catch. Like, that was a touchdown right there. Like, bro, just catch it. But then he like catches one a few plays later and like it just bum rushes for a first down. It's like bro, like man, he is so annoying, man. So annoying.
Frustrating, bro.
It's so frustrating, bro. Because like we need you, bro. Like we need you. You our big playmaking tight end. We need you to ball out, man.
It is. Can we talk about Chauncey a little bit, bro?
My dude, you can't hold my dude down, man. Oh, I love Chauncey, bro. I love him, man. I happened to be in the car at that moment, and I was listening to WWL, and that's all like Jackson actually was saying, like, what does he say? Like, what can he possibly be saying? Like, what? It's unreal. It's like what I try to think to myself, like, what could somebody tell me if I know I'm in a game, I'm getting paid to play this game, it's a playoff game. I know my team needs me. What can someone possibly tell me that could get me put out the game? You know,
Thrown out.
Like throwing out the game.
The only thing I can think about is the Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Garnett and KG. KG said Lala tastes like honey nut
Some shit like that. Gotta be something like that.
Melo was hot, bro.
Like it must be some inside info, though. Like he must know the dude old lady name or something like that. Like yeah, I was by her house last night, boy. She was like,
he probably be like on Instagram, Facebook, getting names.
He got to, bro. Because I never seen nothing like this. I've never seen nothing like this. That a dude get in the other team's head so much week to week. Like they should know it by this point. Like they should know it at this point. Like, bro, gonna be talking shit.
One of the points that the Bears beat writers made is that Matt Nagy and the Bears had clips, like cut-ups of Chauncey saying, "Yo, he's an instigator. He's gonna get under your skin. Ignore it."
Bruh, are you serious? Oh man. And that was crazy. It's like they started the game. They the ones started the game talking shit. Akeem Hicks was shit. I'm like, man, boy, I'm so tired of Akeem Hicks, bro. Like, what's the problem, bro? Like, what you,
bro? He was amped being down 21-3 with like a minute left in the game. He makes like this tackle at the goal line when we about to go in, and like he trying to talk shit. I'm like, what are you doing? Like
he's sitting there talking shit to Drew. Drew just laughed like, whatever, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, bro?
Annoying, bro. Like, I know Junior, like the X8 that people paid on for obvious reasons. But man, Akeem Hicks I can't stand him. Like,
yeah, man. He really annoys me, bro. Like, I ain't got no love for him. Just like, I don't know, man. Like, he's such a hater. Like, bro, you got traded, man. So what? You got traded to a
good team, and then you made bank twice with the Bears. Like, what's the issue?
Like, you living good, bro. Like, what's the problem?
And you're on a defense that you're on a team that has fulfilled your potential as a player. Not like with the Saints, it was like we saw flashes. Yeah. But you've been a dominant force on the Bears. So like, what's the issue? Like, what's the issue? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm glad that nigga's out the paint. He just annoys me.
But it's a great win, man. Most embarrassing moment though is the Drew Brees for the league, bro. Bro, I just wanted to hide, man. Like, and then he had the nerve to talk shit afterwards.
And Drew never talked, bro. I was like, yo, what?
We was going in, baby. I'm like, what, Drew? And then they showed that shit, man. I'm like, man, that's not it. It didn't go in.
Yo, we never see Drew amp. Like, I could think the Texans game in 11 when he took that shot, the Dolphins game in 09 when they came back and he was dunking over the goal and shit. Like, Drew's just he doesn't get amped, bro. I was like, yo, what? Like, that's Not him.
Him, man. And then just for the further leap to fail, I mean, he's like, he got to be 10 for 10. Like, what? Like, 10 for 10 in his career up to that point. It's just like,
At least.
Like, come on, he hit these things so much, and for it to fail like that, oh, man. And then it was like, why are we doing this?
Why not just keep it? Let's talk about him, bro. Can we talk about Will Lutz?
Oh, man. I mean, it's a problem, bro. Like, it's like literally an issue. Like, an issue like bringing another kicker type issue. You know what I'm saying? Like
these kicks aren't even close.
They're not close. It's like, what's the issue? That's my whole thing. Is it him? Is it the whole, is it the lineup? Is it the catch? Like, what's the problem? Is my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to figure that shit out. Like, what are you doing in practice? Are you hitting them at practice? Are you hitting them pregame? Because you're just not hitting them, bro.
No, man.
I mean, it's a 50-yarder, which is not, no, it's not a given, but Lutz should hit a 50-yarder. It's like,
yeah, man.
In the dome? Like, come on.
It's concerning, and he's going to be needed, bro.
Bro, I mean, that 10, it would have been 10, 10-3 or 10 zip.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That means not a lot of points, but that shit matters, man. Oh, and especially in the playoffs. I mean, next week, and, God said the same, we get to the week after that, like, those got to be huge, bro. Huge, like game-winning type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I don't know how you approach that going forward. Do you just kind of try to hope he figures it out and get out the rut, or do you say, fuck him? You know what I'm saying? We just got to go for it on 4th and 4, 4th and 3, 4th and 2. We just got to stay alive for it. I don't know.
I mean, they brought in Blair Walsh on was it Saturday or whatever the report that they brought Blair Walsh in for. I mean, I take it as that, and this is no inside information, but if they feel like they got to bring in kickers from the outside to try him out, like, he must not be hitting them in practice, bro. Like,
exactly.
Like it's to a concern where they're like, oh shit, like we gotta address this.
Yeah, if that's the case, man, they need to come up with a game plan to keep them away from needing kicks. Like, if it's 4th and 4 or less, you got to have some packages in there that's just like high percentage. You know what I'm saying, for you to convert. You know what I mean? Because at this point, he's like 50-50 on those type of
plays, man.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to come up with players that are better, that can have a better completion rate than that. You know what I'm saying? So success rate.
It didn't matter drastically in this game, thankfully, but I think we saw how imperative Trigger Trey is to the team.
Yeah. Like I would love to see the pressure stats. It wasn't great. You could just see he just had a lot of time for a lot of snaps. There were some pressures there.
Sheldon Rankins had the big sack to knock him out of field goal range, which was huge.
Yeah. A lot of it was trying to keep him in the pocket, I could tell. But still, it was you need Trigger Trey, man. He's obviously the best pass rusher on the team.
That's wild, bro.
That's wild, bro.
That's wild. And looking ahead a little bit to the Bucs game. He's the player that has ruined the Bucs offensive game plan, both games. Like, week 1, basically they said, well, we shifted our attention to Cam Jordan, and Donovan Smith got beat by, basically called him a lesser guy. Then, in that second game, Trigger Trey was abusing Donovan Smith again, abusing him. So if the Saints want to win against Tampa Bay, like, we don't know how serious the next thing is. He didn't play, but he, hopefully he's good to go next Sunday, because that's crucial.
It's crucial, man. Crucial, because how do you beat Tom Brady?
Yeah, just apply pressure in the middle and step up so he doesn't have a pocket to step into. Like, that interior pressure, it gets him all the time. Exactly.
That's how you beat him, man. So, I mean, we'll see, bro. But, back to this game, man. I know some Saints fans, like my wife, her dad called me. He was just kind of worried about how the Saints look after winning. But it's week to week, man. Like NFL is a week to week proposition. The team to struggle one week, look great another. But it's just about getting the wins, man.
It's the playoffs. Like there's no like if you lose, that's it. If you win, you go to the next game. Like that's all that matters.
Like we watch how the Chicago Bears defense played towards the end of that game. Like they play with pride. They were fighting for pride at that point. They knew they were going to lose, but they didn't want to let us into the end zone. They didn't want to let us score. Like that's a team that plays with a lot of pride and they believe they're great, and it's a good defense. Even beat up as they were, their front is the truth. So you just got to take it for what it is, man. The offense played as good as it could. I just would like to see better execution in the pass game. Like to see the run game used more. Like to see Alvin Kamara used in the pass game more. There was a couple times where Drew will step back. AK will go to the flats, which they used to be Drew Brees' spot earlier this year, but now he was looking downfield trying to make something happen, which is fine. Like, I said on the last podcast, I wanted Drew to cut it loose a little bit, but it's like, damn, man, like I would like to know if the Bears were doing something to take Drew Brees from targeting Alvin Kamara. Because, man, them linebackers, man, my man Ty out there, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I like Manti, bro, but come on, man. Like we used to take him off the field on passing down.
Yeah, bro.
So come on, man. Like we couldn't cook up nothing to abuse him a little bit, We couldn't abuse none of them cornerbacks a little bit. Even though, we did, throw the ball well. There was a great pass to Mike Thomas. I think it was like 38 yards. Great throw, great pass.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
Harris did some abuse. Lil Jordan Humphrey. He was blocking his end zone. He had more snaps than Callaway, which is kind of a surprise.
Very surprising.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But I think it's just one of them things where it's just like matchups, you know what I'm saying? But Sean Payton is trying to find the best matchups week to week. And next week, going against a team you played twice, very well, they know us extremely well. It's really going to be one of the mano type things, man, where you just got to man up and beat your man. You can't trick. Ain't no trickery or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like who better? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I will say it was good to see. It was good to see Marshawn have a good game.
Real good.
And we know he gonna be ready for next week.
Oh yeah. Ain't worried about that. I mean, that's a good thing. Even though we played him a third time, it's like ain't nobody about to sleep on Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like you playing Tom Brady in the playoff. Like just think about that for a second. We are playing Tom Brady in the motherfucking playoff.
Wow, bro.
You know what I'm saying? With Drew Brees, two old legends going together, and this thing like Drew. Like say what you. I don't know. I know people hate, but Tom Brady the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT of this era, and Saints get a chance to take him out the paint and send him home. So I mean, as a defense, you got to love that. You got to want that shit.
Anything else from this game? Any takeaways?
Man, not really, bro. I was just happy this game was over, man. Like the refs, the way they were calling it, bro. Like even though a lot of them went in our favor, like thank you, I appreciate it. But
it was just a choppy game, bro. Like
so choppy, slow.
In every Saints game, like the game on Saturday and the two games today, quick, bro. Quick. Like that Ravens Titans game.
It was moving. It was moving.
That shit ended. We still had 40 minutes left before we played. I was like, God damn.
And of course, we get the crew that has thrown the most penalties this season. Of the whole season, they've thrown the most penalties for the most yards.
It was choppy. Like it hurt the flow.
It hurt the flow. And it just wasn't enjoyable from just enjoying a football game type of thing. Like I'm sure people that aren't fans of either team that was watching was just like, "Oh, this game sucks." You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it felt. For us, it was just like, just stress.
I will say, and I hit on it with the adjustments. The story of the Saints offensively will go as offensive line goes. Like that's just been the story. The first half, they didn't play well. They only had 7 points. Second half, Peyton had adjustments. They fixed some things, and they did better. Like Pete on the move is the best Andres Pete there is.
Yeah.
But it's I would say the good thing about Tampa Bay, Sue excluded, is that unlike the Bears, Tampa Bay's pressure typically comes from the edges with JPP and Shaq Barrett on the outside. Although they can run some games, they can run some stunts and switch in inside. So the interior pressure typically doesn't happen that much when we play Tampa Bay,
Right.
because Ramczyk and Armstead got those sides locked down. But the offense is going to go as the offensive line goes. I mean, that's just
that's the story of the offseason, man. I mean, it's the story of the postseason.
That's it.
So let's see how they man up next week. Can't look past that, man. It's Tampa. It's on to Tampa now, man.
That's it. So hopefully, shout out. I don't even know who that guy is who was live streaming that Tampa game, but hope.
That's my dude, man. That's my dude. I watched that whole thing, bro. He was just the way he was, man. Like, it was beautiful just watching a fan of a team how their emotions change.
It's speaking of which, like the Cleveland was up 35-10 at halftime.
What's the score now?
It's 35-23, and the fourth just started.
Here we go. Here we go, boy. I know Mark. I don't think Mark. I checked Mark Sessler's timeline. He ain't tweet nothing.
Well,
he ain't tweet since this game been on.
I think the Steelers are about to punt, or I don't know. They're trying to maybe draw the Browns off, but maybe they're going to punt. I want to send Mark a text after this game over. Hopefully the Browns win. Check in on my dude.
Man, he probably not going to answer, man. That dude's stressing right now. I would too. I mean, going up that much is stressful.
Super rough.
Because I don't know, for some reason in those games, when you score like a bunch of points quick,
they take forever.
And you hit a wall though.
Yes.
It's not like you keep scoring and you get up to 60 points. It's just like you hit this wall and you're just waiting for the other team to catch up.
It's like the other shooter drop.
I don't like that shit.
No, man. I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens next week, man. It's going to be a great game. Can we just have an honest discourse and not bring up the whole 3-time thing? Please?
That's all week. It's going to be, 3 times. You can't play, I wouldn't play up to you 3 times. You can't beat him 3 times. It's going to be that, even though the stats show, doesn't really go that way. You're going to hear about Tom Brady. The first game, he was trying to get to know, the next game, Antonio Brown, he just got on the team. He was coming on, yet he's coming on now. They got a run game. Tampa Bay got a run game. They're going to play hard, all that shit. And all that could be true.
Right.
I'm not saying today, I fully expect this game to be unlike every other game we played this year. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll preview that later this week. But it's interesting, man. On one hand, I mean, as far as like a route to the Super Bowl,
it's an easier route.
I ain't gonna say easy. It's just not the worst route you could ask.
It's not. I would say this. I'd rather play Tampa Bay this week than the Rams.
I mean, you saw that defense?
Keep that defense away from me, nigga.
I've been trying to tell people, he always bro.
Brandon Staley's caught nasty, bro.
Yeah, man. You don't want that defense, especially against us. It's not a good matchup. It's
not, man.
And they could beat the Green Bay. I know they won't be favored, but they could beat Green Bay. That defense can do it.
Because they have the dogs too. You take Jalen, you put him on Devontae Adams.
Yes.
If Aaron Donald plays, the only thing that may hold the Rams back this playoffs is Jared Goff.
Yes, that's That's the catch. You know what I'm saying? But it just, it depends on. And going to Green Bay in the cold, Jared Goff. I know I'm not one of the cold and cold weather, but it's just like
that thumb too, bro. Like he playing with like a broke thumb that he had surgery on.
Exactly. It's not a good thing. But man, if the defense plays if the defense balls out and you're able to keep Rodgers down, I mean, then you got a chance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could just figure a way out. Then if you get a couple, Cam Akers running hard and just get a couple passes to Rob Woods and all them. So, I mean, they got a chance, man.
They do, man.
But I would not. I'm just thinking too far ahead. But if beating the Rams in the NFC Championship game like that,
oh my God! Can you imagine the storyline?
Oh no, thanks.
No, gross, bro. Like it sounds super weird to say, but I'd rather face the Packers. Even with Aaron Rodgers, I get it. I know. Give me the fucking Packers, bro.
Real, man. Like there's too many ghosts for me.
But we on the next week. We're gonna preview that Tampa game. Enjoy this week, Saints fans. Like playoff win. Won more than like a single possession. I know it didn't look pretty. I was annoyed at halftime, but they did what they needed to do. Defense played great, and honestly, the defense continues to play like this. Like they can get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man.
That's
Triple Trey, and let's just hope Triple Trey back next week.
Oh, and the team seemed to come out mostly on the healthy side. I know there was Latavius got banged up, P-Rob got banged up, and Taysom got banged up. And I think that Taysom thing is legit because, man, that knee, he was not the usual Taysom the way he typically runs. And, that's Nick Chubb. Oh, that's the house call. 42-0, or not, 42-23. Cleveland. That Taysom, like, he didn't have his juice.
Yeah, man. That's going to hurt, too.
We didn't talk about it, but that Taysom just has no anticipation, bro. Like that.
Harris was open, too, boy.
Screaming, bro. Like,
you saw he was going down there, bro. He was so open, man. And all tip, man. He does not feel
he doesn't
pressure around him.
No spatial awareness.
No spatial awareness, man. And maybe it comes with time, but that was it. Like they can't run it and man, fuck Robert Quinford. I mean, for some reason that dude always making plays against the Saints, man. Like fuck that dude. Like it's been 10 years, bro. Like
let it go. Whatever it is, let it go. He was almost a Saint last year.
Like I just want to sign him just so we don't have to play.
He was playing. That's right, because he was traded from the Dolphins to Dallas. But I know the Saints wanted to trade for him too, and I guess he got to pick which whatever I don't know. But yes, he has this vendetta out. Him, Ahmad Brooks, all of them. Just I don't want to see him ever again.
Yeah, Ahmad Brooks, boy, he couldn't stand Drew Brees for some reason. Jesus. That dude used to bring terror, bro.
Every time, bro. It's back to that Taysom point. Like, if you're not going to pull the trigger and throw the ball, it was just so frustrating in that moment that just fucking run. Like, he had so much green grass, so much field. Pull it down, run. He doesn't. You have John fucking Jenkins? Shout out to the cat in the background.
What the hell?
You trying to cover her up, bro? Let her live, bro. Give her screen time. But fucking John Jenkins still in the league.
Still in the damn league, bro.
All right, we're not going to get better than your cat being in the fucking picture. So we'll be back. Preview the Tampa Bay game. To all our Patreon patrons who have donated to us. The masks are Ryan has sent them all. So if you provided your address and your info to us, they have all been sent out. So hopefully you'll start getting them sometime this week. You can have them for the Bucks game.
Yes, thank goodness they won. That's all I was worried about, bro. Like, if these niggas lose this fucking game, y'all ain't get nothing but toilet paper in the
Just imagine that sadness, bro. That mask come in, you open it, you just get that reminder. God. Shout out to the dude Jimmy Graham though. Just
amazing catch and got the hell out of there.
You know Jimmy was pissed, bro.
I don't think he ever comes out after the game and shake hands and that, man.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. So we'll be back this upcoming week, discuss the Bucks game, big preview. We're gonna try to get someone else on the pod prior to the preview show. Keep this game going, and 3 more. That's it.
That's it, baby.
3. I mean, 1 at a time, but that's it. 3 more, and that's it. But 1 game at a time. We'll be back this week. Enjoy the week. Be safe with all this fucking craziness going on in this world. Please be.
Hey.
Also, anyone who listened to our Catherine Terrell podcast, me and Ryan talked at the end about the fucking attempted coup. And, you know, news comes, and I tell a story of what I was doing on Wednesday for work. And, like, that Trump rally, a black woman gets fucking assaulted by fucking Trump supporters. And I was, like, 2 blocks away from it. Like, that's wild, man. Like, that's...
Wow, bro. Wild.
It's just the state of affairs of where our world is in right now, where the country is in right now. So fucking be kind to each other, be safe with this virus, with all this craziness. But enjoy the win, enjoy the week. We got another week to fucking shit talk and get these fucking dates off. We ready.
Tampa Bay fans, we all right. We all right. I don't see you.
Ain't that many, but but we'll be back this upcoming week previewing the Bucks game, divisional round. We out.
Whew, peace.
Denim is in demand at Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston. Get cash on the spot for everything denim. Bring in your trendy and classic styles of gently used name brand denim. Get paid for your denim shorts, skirts, jackets, jeans, and more. We're looking for denim that is blue, black, or a bold color. And jeans in styles like mom jeans, bootcut, baggy, flared, and ripped. We want everything denim. Sell your denim for cash at Plato's Closet today. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.